Well, hello there, everyone. Just a few more minutes, we'll be getting started. All right, it's 4 o'clock now, just a few seconds after. My name's Cameron A. Bailey Sr., and I'm with Expert Marketing Incorporated. I'm still relatively an amateur at all of this, but I wanted to talk. I'm really fascinated and very glad that I came across Dan Kennedy's material. So today I wanted, he has a new launch that's actually already happening called Make Them Buy. And yeah, so he's released 3 videos so far. And I wanted to do a little review in regards to the first video. And in the first video, he reveals the 7 secrets of mind control copy. For you that do not or are not familiar with what copy is or what copywriting is, basically all it is the words that one uses to relay a product or service. It is a type of introduction and verbal. Also, one could consider this webinar a form of copy, even though it's not in written form, it is in spoken form. Dan does talk about as far as that is one is more successful or has more successful copywriting if they take the time to actually write it out as opposed to just doing it off the cuff like I am with this webinar. Matter of fact, I do apologize. Here we are. Wow. So the next thing I wanted to talk with you about is that actually I'm a little nervous here. So please forgive me for my nervousness. When it comes to copy, now I remember. When it comes to copy, these are again my personal thoughts. There is a disconnect that exists generally between business owners and consumers. What that disconnect is in regards to their perspective. And it's the perspective that really influences the language or the phrasing or phraseology that one uses when they're searching on the internet. In other words, when consumers search online, basically they're searching for a solution to a problem. They're not looking for a specific, well, there are instances that people are looking for a specific product, but a lot of times that's after they've done the research, and they're doing the research in regards to find the thing or product or service that best or most fulfills or solves their problem. When they do find that, or is believed that they have found the best that they're going to find that solves their problem, that's when they then buy. Well, with what one of the things that Dan talks about in the seven secrets of mind control copy is he talks about one of the tools to use in the chest. But basically, like having a toolbox. So it's not just simply knowing how to speak English or knowing how to use the proper punctuation, where to place the periods, the commas, the quotation marks, what to make bold, or where to sit your links at. It's nothing like that. What it's basically about is in knowing the consumer. I personally believe that when you know your product and you know what problems it solves, that once you present the solution, hey, I got this shoehorn, and this shoehorn works for people with shoe sizes from 7 to 15. Very easy to use, not cumbersome at all. Matter of fact, it has a long handle, so you don't even have to bend over anymore. Because with the short handle shoehorns, you actually have to bend over. But now with this shoehorn, it has a longer handle. You can just sit there right there in your chairs, put your foot in, and slip right on in. Especially, it's especially comfortable and less tedious for those who have back problems and still wear shoes. Do you wear shoes? Do you have a back problem? Well, this long handled shoehorn could be the answer to your prayers. I really believe that when a person actually finds that, or a company or entrepreneur, small business, presents the solution, and the customer realizes from what they're looking for in regards to their problem that that product or service is solves the problem or is the solution to the problem that they currently have, that is less then the person does not have to say buy this. The person with the problem will ask the person with the solution, how much do you want for it? How many do you have? Can you get more? Well, as a human being, even as being a consumer myself many times, I have done there are other factors that play a part in my purchasing decision. And one of those things is one of the first tools that Dan Kennedy talks about. His latest project is called Make Them Buy Now. When you understand these different tools that's in the toolbox, used in the toolbox of copywriting, that is usable by any person that does any type of copywriting in any service, whether it's medical copywriting, financial copywriting, mortuary copywriting, obituary copywriting, used car copywriting, direct mail copywriting, whatever it is. If there's anything where you're selling any sales or service and you write it out or speak it out, then that's copy. Well, Dan Kennedy in his new course is coming out called or titled Make Them Buy Now. It reveals tools, and again in the first video, which is on the 7 secrets of mind control copy. It's not really hypnotizing or anything like that, but it's becoming aware or increasing in your awareness of the various perspectives and knowing how to connect with that person in the several different ways that he describes throughout these 4 videos. There are 4 videos. 3 of them are already in existence, already out, and on tomorrow, August 18th, he will be releasing video number 4, and the doors will actually open for the course. Thank you for your time and watching this very short hangout. Just wanted to share this information with you personally. Also, at the same time, I'm actually doing this. I have this software where I'm doing this hangout from my website called RunClick, and I wanted to have a good excuse to use it and confront my fears. And so one of my fears not only has been about being in front of the camera, doing a live webinar as this, but it's also talking about some of the things that I'm doing, like with the copywriting, copywriting with Dan Kennedy, Walt Bayless, a few others that I've been learning from online. Again, thank you. I really appreciate the time that you've made to watch this, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I almost forgot something. Please forgive me. I definitely forgot something. And the very thing that I forgot to do is, if you look right here, I hope this works. Oh boy, it didn't work. I apologize. I'm trying. This again, as like I've mentioned before, this is my first time using this, and I'm attempting to share the link with you that'll take you right to the videos. And it's not working. Please bear with me. Okay. Well, it's not gonna work. All right. Hopefully this will work here. If you look over here to the left, there should be a little group chat there. There you go. You should see the link there over to the left with the my tiny URL. It's the URL that'll actually take you not to, it'll take you directly to the videos, and you can start watching them from left to right, 1, 2, 3, and on tomorrow, August 18th, you'll be able to watch video number 4. I do apologize for any inconvenience that this may have caused with my inexperience to the software that I'm using. And let's see here. That should. Again, just want to say again, thank you. I appreciate your patience with me. If you didn't get the link, just send me an email to support at the letter X PERTMARKETING.me. Send me a quick email, let me know you didn't get the link, and I'll shoot it to you again. Thank you again, and good night.